Hola Theaters, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another 5-minute match preview. And the Champions League is back, but so is Olympiacos. And if you remember our recent European history, Olympiacos does not fill you with confidence. We usually play them hard, and we usually lose at home. So, just to talk about tomorrow's game, it's at 8 o'clock here in the UK, which means it's 3 p.m. back home for my South Florida Gooners. It's going to be on TNT Sports here in the UK and CBS Paramount Plus back home in South Florida. Like I said, it has not been smooth for us when we play Olympiacos. We usually lose to them at home and then go to Greece and win. Unfortunately, we don't have a return leg this time. It's one and done. This new format makes it amazing. I think it makes the matches mean more. I think it gives the matches, more importance. But it also means that we have to get the job done. Our record against Olympiacos at home, I'm just going to read it to you. Our last home match, we lost to them 1-0 in the Europa League, 2021. In 2020, we lost to them again at home in the Europa League, 2-1. Then you have to go back to 2015, another home game. We lost to them 3-2. You have to go back to 2012, the last time we beat Olympiacos at home. We beat them 3-1 in the Champions League. And, yeah, if you're looking at that, you're just like, oh, no. But I think with the team that we have, with how we're playing, with the excitement, the confidence that we got from that last-minute winner versus Newcastle, I think if there was ever a time to say, you know what, we're taking home, we're defending home turf, we're going to prove that we can get over the line against a team we haven't done well against. Now is the time, and I think that Mikel will have the opportunity. I think Mikel will have the team set up. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to be Olympiacos, even with, a rotated squad. I think we have everything it takes to be Olympiacos. So, as far as the team, I'm going to rotate a little bit. In goal, I'm going to stay with Raya. We did see Kepa in the Carabao Cup, but, it's the Champions League. Raya's not doing much anyway, so I keep him in there. The back line, I switch up. Fullbacks, I definitely give the fullbacks reps. We haven't seen much of Ben White. I'd like to see Ben White come in for Timber. Timber's played a lot. As I said, he can be prone to injuries. I'll put Ben White in there. On the other side, I put Lewis Skelly. We haven't seen much of Lewis Skelly because our manager prefers Calafiori. But I like to see Lewis Skelly. He's in the England squad. He's knocking on the door to get into that World Cup squad. I like to see him play in the Champions League. As far as the center backs, I'd go Mascara. I'd give him the opportunity to rectify what happened against Newcastle. Not drop him, give him an opportunity. But I'll put Saliba next to him. Saliba's coming back. He'll be the rock. Give Gabriel a rest. And I think that's a solid enough back four to keep a clean sheet. As far as our midfield, I'm going to keep Zubamendi in there. I think this is a game for him. It's a little bit less physical than the Premier League. I think it'll suit him. I'll put Marino next to him. I give Rice a rest. Rice has looked a little bit leggy anyway. So I think Marino does well, with scoring, so I put him in there. And I'd also put Nwaneri in there as well. I'd like to see Ethan Nwaneri. Give Odegaard a rest. Give him an opportunity to recover. Give Eze some time to rest because we do have, Premier League fixtures. And I think this is a match that we can kind of rotate and then bring those guys on a little bit later. Our front three, I would go with Martinelli on the left. I think you have to reward him. He's been in good form, and I want to keep it going, especially in the cup competitions and in Europe. I keep it going. Gyökeres is the only fit striker, so I think he should play, and he has to get up to speed. He looks a little bit slow, a little bit leggy, look like he's adjusting, and I think it's a good opportunity to maybe get some goals on him, get some confidence, and get him working with, the likes of Martinelli, Nwaneri. And then on the other side, I put Saka. So I think Saka should play. I know the manager will probably play him anyway. We don't have Madueke to play these games because he's injured. And I'd also like to see that Ben White Saka combination that we used to see. So I like to see it come back. That's my starting lineup. As far as the score, I did say clean sheet earlier. I think we can keep one. And I think we'll score a couple goals. I'll go 2-0 to the Arsenal to, match week 2. Get the easy 3 points, call it a day, move on to the weekend. That's what I think. So I'm excited. I'll see you guys on the other side of Olympiacos. Take it easy.